Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another reaction video upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. And don't forget to like the video. Doing both of these help me and my channel grow by getting in and remaining in the YouTube algorithm, and it costs you absolutely nothing. However, you can win money by being one of the winners of my subscriber givebacks. I do a subscriber give back at certain milestones. The first milestone was 1,000 subscribers. Once we reached that, I gave away $100 to my subscribers. The next subscriber give back is going to be at $5,000, where I'm giving away a total of $200 to my subscribers. So make sure you are subscribed again with that bell notification on for all so that you never miss an upload. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and leave your comments down below. Y'all, I know Country Wayne had a heavy upload yesterday. It is going down. Unfortunately, I won't be able to react to everything, but I'm going to give y'all some reactions. Yesterday was just a crazy day. It was just going down. Y'all know the P. Diddy trial still going on. Jane Doe is victim number 2, and she took the stand yesterday. And for the prosecutors to make such a fuss about not wanting her identity exposed and not wanting people to know who she is, why do they ask certain questions? You know what I'm saying? So in her first few questions, the first 5 minutes of her being on the stand, we all immediately knew who she was. I'm not saying because I don't need the feds in my life, but everybody know it's all over social media. Everybody know. But I even commented on the inner city press. I said, why would the prosecutors ask her this if they don't want us to know who she is? Like, bam, that right there let us know who she was. Like, and it was irrelevant. It had nothing to do with the case. Why did y'all ask her all these personal questions? Like, I never understood that, why they be asking people certain things that's not relevant to the case and not relevant to the evidence. But anyway, that happened, and she barely took the stand yesterday. So she gonna be on the stand all day today and some of next week as well. So if y'all want to tune into that, y'all could check it out at Inner City Press. There are a lot of YouTubers who actually read the stuff as well. That way, if you're working like me and you don't have time to read everything, you can listen to somebody. They read it off. It's a few of them that do it. Another thing that happened, y'all know Halle Bailey and DDG going through their custody battle. You know, we begged the Little Mermaid not to be with DDG, but hey, we can't tell people who to love and who to be with. But everything we knew that ninja was, he's proven to be just that. You know, she filed a restraining order on him because he was assaulting her and he kept harassing her online. The judge granted her permission to take her son out of the country with her because she knew she had a movie coming up. We all knew she had a movie coming up. It's been all, over online and everything. So every time she do a movie, just like with her Little Mermaid movie, she made the Little Mermaid before she met him and got with him. But it took a long time before the Little Mermaid came out. By the time it came out, she was in a relationship with him and he was hated. Every time she get a new movie role, which she's had several since she's been with him, he come out on social media saying crazy stuff about her. You know, she never get on there telling her business or telling a business. So now he knows she finna film for the I can't even say it, Yana or whatever. Y'all know how like Colombiana, how Zoe Saldana did Colombiana. That's how this movie is about to be, but it's from Italy instead of Colombia. And Halle is the star of the show. So she's getting ready to leave this week. She probably leaving today or tomorrow. And the judge had already granted her. She went to court and everything May 13th. And DDG knows that. It was all on TMZ. He was on live. Everybody showed him when he read it and saying that he can no longer speak about her online or her baby and show her baby online. So then all his family and friends start coming out and attacking her, which is crazy as hell to me. But that's what they do. You know, them mamas hinder they boys. I got a boy, but I never do no mess like that. Like, baby, please, if he wrong, and I'm not gonna be a hindrance and make him no PAN, a punk ninja, okay? But anyway, so he thought he was being slick. He wouldn't respond to the thing or whatever, then acting like he didn't see it or he didn't know it. But dude, you on live reading it and seeing it. We see you. Everybody know your dude, your homeboys commented about it or whatever. So he get his attorney, Aiden Ross sent his attorneys to help DDG. They think they slick. They wait till the day that they supposed to have a hearing after she's already been granted temporary custody, temporary restraining order. They go the day that they supposed to have a hearing and file an emotional emergency hearing, and he putting all these text messages out here from back in the day where she was saying she want to unalive herself or whatever, this and that, there and the other. If you felt that drastic about that and you felt like she was going to do something to herself or her child, you would have said something back then. First of all, she didn't even have Halo in 2022. Them messages was 2022, and to be honest, I don't even think the messages are valid because it was never any screenshots showing the messages were actually coming from his phone and her phone. They was it was just like a document, and it didn't have that on there. Like with her proof that went to the court and that was on there for the exhibits, you can see that it came from her actual phone. Now I don't know if y'all know DDG and Halle, but the people who have seen them and watched them or whatever, DDG has several times made a post a video and been on her live talking to Halle, well, acting like he talking to Halle, but his psychedelic butt, narcissist, but it was talking to AI, but he was using her voice, calling her out her name, telling her don't take his son away, just like he was lying saying she wasn't letting him see his son. Like, dude, how you gonna say she not letting you see your son when we see you with your son? You always have your son online with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You clout chase, just like he used to do with Woo Wop. But now he got his own son. He don't have to clout chase with Woo Wop. And if y'all want to know who Woo Wop is, that's his nephew. That's his brother's son. So he don't even put in. Woo Wop felt some type of way that DDG don't put him in his videos no more because he was like, I don't need you no more. He didn't say that, but that's what he doing. He don't need Woo Wop no more because he had his own son to clout chase on or whatever. But what's crazy, my point was, he did a whole AI acting like he was talking to Halle, and some of these dingy people was believing it, but it's really the younger crowd. He have so many kids that follow him or whatever. I cannot wait for them to ban these kids from social media because it's just too much and too crazy. But anyway, him and his attorney thought they was being slick, filed a last money motion. He talking about he don't trust her taking the son out of town, out of the country, because he feel like she'll do something to him. She's a threat to him and the son emotionally or whatever. Like, dude, she just was out of the country for Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? You weren't trying to stop her from going for Mother's Day, but you know that she's going to work and she's contractually obligated to be there. He been knowing this for months. He been knowing before she even filed the restraining order and stuff on him. And unlike him, when he was doing stuff to her, she was calling the police. So she has police reports. She also has it on her ring cam. He also broke into her house. She has proof of all of that and submitted it to the judge. That's why she was granted. So now you want to say that she's not mentally, emotionally stable and you feel like she's going to harm your child. If that's the case, why all these years you just now saying something? You're only saying this to retaliate. And guess what? The judge denied his motion. Now, the judge did grant him restraining order because hers was already granted. Now, that's just saying that both of y'all got to stay away from each other, which was already the same. At first, you had to stay away from her, but now she has to stay away from you as well. Cool, but he denied your motion because he said that he didn't want to. He wanted to stop her and block her from taking the son out of the country. That was his main goal. He didn't care about no dang on restraining order. He don't fear for his life, but that's what he said. Same thing they said when they jumped that boy at the DreamCon. They didn't fear for his life. They kept telling him, say it again, daring him to say it again. And then when they did it, his brother stole off on him from the side or whatever. And then they jumped him like some little old punks. Then talking about they fear for their life. Boy, if y'all don't get y'all life, see, Anyway, but that's what I'm saying, y'all. All of that been going on. I ain't even got into my reaction yet, and I'm 10 minutes, but that's all of that stuff been going on. So yesterday, the judge told her, yes, she can continue to go out of town because the judge had already granted it. So if he had a problem with it, he should have filed his request back on May 13th when she did, but he didn't. He thought he was being slick. He thought the judge was going to side with him. He was like, I'm going to wait until the last minute, only to do what? Cause her emotional stress, more emotional stress, which is what she was saying he was already doing by getting on social media, always talking about her, putting a relationship out there, and then his little fans go and attack her, send her threats and everything. They even been following her and her baby and her nanny. They posted a video of her nanny got her baby out at the park and stuff like that. Like, that's crazy. And he don't think nothing of that. Like, that's your son. Something could happen to your son while you got your fans attacking her. But anyway, so yeah, y'all, that it was a lot yesterday. And then Country Wayne had his stuff. So let's get into our video, y'all. Sorry, I just had to give y'all an update, but y'all know I'm a little long-winded. And anybody else that come on here, don't come on here talking shit, talking about I talk too much. If you don't want to be here, you ain't got to be here, okay? Now, I'm not to my fellow subscribers. I love y'all. Y'all don't do that. But every now and again, I get a troll that say that, okay? But all right, let's get into the video. Child. Y'all. The Country Wayne skits of it all. So we got Amanda and Amber. They sitting out just having a good time, smiling. Amber all smiles, chilling. Soaking in the sun, saying how it's a beautiful day and how they're just loving life and, you know, this and that, there and the other. You know how it be. You know, sometimes when you be too happy, the devil and his minions want to slide on in. But for whatever reason, Amber got back on that phone and was on that social media because, baby, she be on Shayla page. She need to stop stalking Shayla page, but I'm glad that she did see this, okay? So next thing you know, she on the thing and bam, Chase messy butt is recording Anthony and Shayla out there having a moment, being romantic with each other, showing affection. Shayla talking about she feel like, and then Chase asking them questions or whatever, you know, being funny. Talking about, how do you feel? She said, I feel like I'm with my husband and I'm enjoying life or whatever. And then Chase said, how you feel, Anthony? Do you feel like you with your wife? Anthony like, Chase, can we have this moment? He never said, yes, he feel like that's his wife. He not finna say that because he's not gonna marry her. He has no intention on marrying her. The difference between, she want Amber's life, but the difference between her and Amber didn't ask to be married. She wasn't looking to be married. She was caught off guard when Anthony proposed to her. She had no idea and she wasn't trying to be married, you know what I'm saying? But she ended up eventually falling in love with him and she chose him. Shayla is the pick me girl. She want to be married. She keep bringing it up. This man ain't thinking about you. He don't want to be married, and that's why he never would agree. And that's why instead of him saying yes or no, he like, Chase, can you let us have this moment? And Shayla don't pay attention to that. Every time she bring it up and ask him, he never agreed. Just like the other day, she was talking about, can you see us, me being your rich wife, talking about if he buy a football team or whatever, and like that. And then he never did say yes. She talking about say yes, like that. He still never said yes. I'm like, girl. And then I forgot to mention on the last video, and Marquisha reminded me about, you know, when they landed in Jamaica, she was like, this better be the trip. He said, this is the trip. Oh, this is the trip. He don't know what she talking about. Y'all remember she found that box in his car and she think it's a ring, but it's really Amber's earring. So she's thinking that Anthony is finna propose to her on this trip. Oh, child, how she's gonna be disappointed. But anyway, so Amber looking at this and baby, she is mad. Baby, she is pissed off. And she was like, what? Like that? Because I didn't know that Anthony ain't never took, because y'all know I stopped watching for a period of time. I've never known that Anthony has never taken her on a trip and taken her out of the country. Now, I did see the wedding or whatever, but I don't know how long after the wedding I stopped watching. But did they never go on a honeymoon? So they never went on a honeymoon or went on a trip out of the country? Because she said that he ain't never took her out of the country. So, baby, she mad and she talking about my husband. She said, that's my husband, like that. So Amanda was like, oh, snap. You know, like, child, poor Amber, she got, even though Amanda's her sister, and Amanda love her, but Amanda keeping a secret from him. Amber have everybody in her life is keeping a secret from her one way or the other, and I just feel so bad for Amber. I hope they don't make her start come crashing down in these skits. Like, baby, it's just po thing. Like, Amber cannot catch a break. So they end up calling Brittany. Brittany come over there with her attitude. She get on my nerves. She just coming up. She was like, "What is it?" And then Amanda was saying, "Sis needs you." She like, "Need me for what? Like, why would you call me over here like that, acting like it's an emergency, and you don't even look like it's something big or whatever, or something major." I'm like, girl, you don't see the look on her face. That girl look hurt or whatever. But Brittany don't care, because Brittany mad at Amber and jealous of Amber right now too, because she know Kelvin really wanted Amber and not her, and he just really settled for her. So she pissed off, and she coming here. She was pissing me off with her little old smart comments. I'm busy, I got stuff to do. Broad, if you her MF an attorney, if she needs you to come, then you need to come so she can show you what she needs to show you. As an attorney and as a goddamn friend. Like, child, girl, this mess pissed me off. So then she got the phone or whatever, and she looked at the phone. She was like, oh, snap. And then what are you mad for? This gonna help us out. This gonna help us out. We're gonna take him for everything and this and that there. Yes, Brittany did need to see that if she gonna remain her attorney, but I really don't want her to be her attorney. I don't know if Natasha does divorces or whatever, but I prefer for her to get Natasha, because baby, this is just too much, honey. This is too much. Amber gonna have a nervous breakdown, honey. But she was like, this we need this. This is good, like that. And Amber like, what do you mean this is good? This is my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, all she worried about is money. Amber said that you just worried about money, 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 money. She was like, that is my husband. This is my life, which is true. Amber is hurt. Her feelings is hurt. But Brittany don't care about her feelings. Brittany don't care. She worried about the money, and she definitely don't care about your feelings, because she mad. She mad that Kelvin like you. She mad. Like, she worse than Shayla, y'all. And she don't need to be her an attorney. But child, this is what happened. I feel bad for Amber. Amber just going through. Then Amber ended up telling Sonny, and Sonny tried to cut off. She was like, no, you're not gonna go there. You know, you beautiful. Don't let these people get to you. This and this and that, there and the other, or whatever. And she was like, but just that was my friend, and I let her in my house, and she was around my husband, and all this time she wanted my life, and this and that, there and the other. And then Sonny was like, now I'm gonna have to give you a hug or whatever. So I was like, Sonny, please tell her now, right now, no, but let her calm down, and then tell her. But child, Sonny need to tell her, because I knew Sonny was gonna end up liking her, and she do. So then I also watched the video. I ain't putting them screenshots up or whatever. I also watched the video where Sonny was with J Diva, and J Diva was like, cause Sonny got a phone call. She was like, wait. She said, who was that? And she said, Amber. She was like, I thought you just said that. She was like, now, girl, you know you wrong for that, because ain't you besties with Shayla, and ain't that her ops? She was like, see, if that's your friend, you can't be hanging with the ops and talking to the ops. She said, well, she hadn't planned on it, and she said that, you know, Mike brought her into business with them, and she was like, now that she's getting to know Amber, she said Amber is pretty cool or whatever, and she said she feel for Amber or whatever, but J Diva telling her the truth, but J Diva don't like Shayla, so I don't know why you telling her to be on Shayla's side, but she don't know the drama that Shayla has caused with Amber. So she just telling her the truth. Like, if Shayla is your bestie, you're not supposed to be hanging out with her ops. You know what I'm saying? And then that is what it is, you know? So, child, it's just a lot, baby. When I tell you, Amber got everybody around her that got secrets about her and looking at her. It's just, child, I feel bad for Amber. Child, I feel bad for Amber. And then I see all these other skits or whatever. Look like Candace and Shayla had they little talk after they got into it. And then I see a title. I didn't watch these videos where she talked, but I read the titles, and it showed that Candace apologized to Shayla, and then Chase talking about they got something in common. I know you effing lying. Then I see a video where Chase see Shayla in her little maid outfit, and I can see Anthony in the background. I didn't watch that either, but child, I wonder how that's gonna go. I'm not going to react to none of those. I'm letting y'all know now, because I'm not going to react to no more of that mess with Shayla and Anthony, unless they, Anthony getting his money taken in court or whatever. And then I'm a little not a little, I'm a lot disappointed in Candace for, apologizing to Shayla. And that's another reason I was pissed off with Chase too. Because I'm like, Chase, you sitting up there showing them and letting everybody know that you there with them. How you think that's going to make Amber feel? Was Amber cool with Chase? I don't know. But Chase know that Amber and Candace is cool. So now you making it seem like you and your wife is on the trip with them. And look, but Amber and them don't know that he set Candace up, and Candace didn't know because Candace wasn't gonna go. You know what I'm saying? That's like Candace hanging with the ops. You know what I'm saying? Like how Sonny, Shayla hanging with the ops. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. And Candace didn't know. But now you being cool with Shayla and apologizing to Shayla, child. I'm gonna watch that and see how it went, but I'm not gonna react to it. But child, it's a lot. Skit Lanta. Baby Country Wayne skits, they share hunted child. They throw a loop and a wrench into everything, honey. You never know how something gonna go. All right, you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Leave y'all comments down below. Like the video, share the video, and if you have not subscribed, click that subscribe button. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.